heavy rains have inundated several portions of Baghmara, and these are visuals of a flood scenario in Baghmara. But streets have submerged, floodwaters have entered homes, causing extreme difficulties for the people. And more dramatic visuals have come to fore from Meghalaya's Baghmara, where floods continue to wreak havoc. Take a look. On the other hand, in a tragic development, at least 3 persons have died in a massive landslide in Meghalaya's Baghmara. As per reports, the landslide occurred near the circuit house in Baghamara. All the deceased reportedly belong to the same family. It is learned that the bodies of all 3 persons have been recovered. So this is an update coming in from Baghamara in Meghalaya, where a tragic development took place. At least 3 persons have died in a massive landslide in Meghalaya's Baghamara. As per reports, the landslide occurred near the circuit house in Baghamara. All the deceased reportedly belong to the same family, and it is learned that the bodies of all 3 persons have been recovered. So as we are talking about the updates of the particular region, and we are talking about Meghalaya now, as Meghalaya is experiencing a cloudy day today. The Met Department had predicted thunderstorm and light to moderate rains in all districts of the state. However, intermittent intense spells have been predicted in West Garo Hills, East Garo Hills, Southwest Garo Hills, South Garo Hills, Southwest Khasi Hills, East Khasi Hills, West Jaintia and East Jaintia Hills. And worth mentioning here that parts of state are reeling under heavy floods. The situation, particularly in Baghmara in South Garo Hills, is grim, with reports of heavy rains and landslides doing the rounds and multiple locations. All right, my colleague Biplab De joins us over the phone line to give us the latest on the situation in Baghmara particularly. Well, Biplab, as the situation seems to be grim in Baghmara, and there is a tragic development that has surfaced. At least 3 persons have died in a massive landslide in Meghalaya's Baghmara. And the reports are coming in that landslide occurred near the circuit house in Baghmara. All the deceased reportedly belong to the same family.
Yes. Currently, the situation is pretty grim in terms of how rains have actually been falling incessantly. South Garo has been the worst impacted as of now. Major bridges, including that at Kharukol, then another one is Romdek, and another one that's almost completely cut off Rongara area because of the main bridge connecting to that place is actually just crashed. Now, the other side, water has been rising steadily in the other districts as well. In West Garo Hills, quite a few places there have been landslides and road blockages. Similar is the case with East Garo Hills. And North Garo Hills, however, has been safe till now. Southwest Garo Hills there's been a steady water rise, but there have been no cases of any untoward incident happening.
All right, so this is indeed a tragic incident at this point in time because of this landslide. Now, Biplab, are there more landslides reported from the other areas as well?
Yes, there have been major landslides reported from almost all the districts, except for North and Southwest Garo Hills. The other 3 districts have all reported major landslides. Communication has actually been blocked in quite a few places. In West Garo Hills, you've had the Gambhagri area being completely cut off. In South Garo Hills, the Rongare area has been completely cut off, and communication between South and West Garo Hills has also been cut off because of the immense number of landslides that have taken place. And waters actually seeped into most of the water still rising because that's the report we just got from the ST in South Garoel. And all of them have been, the authorities have all informed people not to be uselessly roaming around and to be safe and to be at home.
All right, Biplab, so any more casualty reported apart from these 3 who found dead in Baghmara landslide?
Not as yet. We've not received any reports of any injuries as well. It's just these 3 people who unfortunately were residing in a room just below the circuit house when, there was a landslide and all the mud fell on top of the place where they were living.